Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, listening today. I'm going to be doing a reading for the entire year of 2022 for the zodiac sign of Pisces. I'm going to do my same style of reading. We're just going to look at a much broader time. We're going to look at the full year at a high level. In the first column, we're going to go through things that are wrapping up in 2021, old energies, things that we're still working through. In 2022, or in the second column, we're going to take a look at general 2022. We're also going to take a look at money. We're going to take a look at love. And in the fifth and final column, we are going to take a look at a message from your future self or spirit guides. We'll do some additional cards at the end for you also. Do want to mention, check out your sun, moon, and rising. Those will help you get a full picture of everything that's going to happen in 2022. But with that being said, Pisces, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to pull a card that's going to be an affirmation, but also a summary of what's going on. We have the card, I feel confident. I hope that a lot of you have gone through 2021 with confidence. Always be confident in yourself and the things that you're doing. If you haven't felt so confident this year, I do encourage you to finish 2021 with a lot of confidence. But let's take a look and see what we have going on. So the first card that we have is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is oftentimes a new baby, new relationship, proposal, or marriage. So likely a lot of you had one of those new things, new baby, new relationship, engagement, or marriage. Congratulations on all four or any of those four. We have the Queen of Pentacles next. This is very resourceful. This is again a card of fertility, so lots of baby vibes out there for you Pisces. It could also be grandbabies. Congratulations for grandbabies as well. But a very fertile type energy. With the Queen of Pentacles though, this is also just being really resourceful. So I think in general you had a resourceful year. Then we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is very free-spirited and very creative. I'm feeling, Pisces, that you had the ability to be yourself and be kind of this feisty, outgoing person. Maybe you created something new and wonderful. Tons of creativity, very free-spirited. Let's see, though. Let's get some clarifying cards and see what other messages come through here. The first card that we have is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is really kind of like a princess or Prince Charming type card. It's very romantic. It's, again, proposals. So we have two proposal cards on top of each other. So if you have new relationship, this was like Princess or Prince Charming, Knight in Shining Armor. Really strong relationship, very romantic. And again, proposal and marriage comes through strong. On the next card, we have the Strength card. The Strength card is about self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, courage. Getting wrapped into that is being very confident in yourself. We have that on the Queen of Pentacles, which again is resourceful, fertility. But I feel like you just have a lot of good traits. You're resourceful, you are confident, you are self-loving, unconditional love. That could also be coming from that relationship there. We have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a card of kind of being in a low spot. Some say that it's rock bottom. So I don't want to say that it was all rainbows and butterflies. There was potentially some low spots for you Pisces in 2021 as well. But it is paired with the Knight of Wands, which gives you the ability to be creative, to be free-spirited. Some of you might have been in the position before where you couldn't be yourself or you couldn't be as creative as you wanted. So what I'm getting is that you more so transitioned out of this place of being limited to a place where you're much more free. Now let's take a look at 2022. Again, this is just going to be general. We have the I Will Forgive card. Forgiveness is important. Not saying that 2022 will be all about forgiveness. Maybe it will be. We'll see in a second here. But be forgiving of yourself. Be forgiving of those around you when it warrants it. Forgiveness is good healing energy. But let's see what we have going on. You get my favorite card in the entire deck. Yay. But starting at the top here, we have the the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very solid, very practical, very leadership-like. So I feel like a lot of you in 2022, Pisces, are going to be thinking long term. You are going to be thinking very practically, which is wonderful. Some of you could be moving into a leadership role at your job. Some of you also might be making new investments as well. That could be like stock market investments. You could be buying a new house or a new car. But the King of Pentacles is very much an investment type card as well. Then we have the Sun. The Sun is material happiness, joy, success. I am over the moon to see this. I feel like this card is everything. It's like health, wealth, happiness, all these things we want in the new year. So I love Pisces. This card is in your column. Super, super meaningful. Very happy, very joyous, very successful 2022. And then my absolute favorite card in the deck, I'm sure you've heard me say this before, 10 of Cups. I love it so much. We have a beautiful rainbow at the top. All of the cups are full. The skies are blue. There's a happy family here. There's children playing. There's a beautiful house in the background. There's water running. The grass is green. It is like everything. The 10 of Cups is everything. It's family. It's contentment. It's total love and support. Absolutely my favorite card. Love that you have the Sun and the 10 of Cups. What an amazing year 2022 is going to be. Let's clarify and see what other bits of information I can give you, Pisces. Another celebration card. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Double Pentacles there. We have the Queen of Pentacles once already. Pentacles is very earth energy. It's earth signs and it's very physical. So a lot of these things are going to be very tangible. Just throwing that out there. But Queen of Pentacles, again, very resourceful. This could be fertility. So again, some of you could have a baby going into 2022. But you're going to feel resourceful. Maybe the money you've been saving, you will buy a new house with on top of the King of Pentacles. You're going to be resourceful and it's going to be beneficial long term, because with the King of Pentacles, it's very long term. It's very practical. So that's a wonderful feeling there. I'm getting like long term stability. Then we have the Hermit. The Hermit's going within for clarity. It's being like on a quest for personal truth, personal growth. So you're going to go within, I think, in low spots or high spots in 2022. Having that Sun energy to continue to find happiness, to continue to find joy, to continue to find success. I think your intuition is going to take you to all these places. You're not going to really need to look, like you're just guiding yourself where you need to go. That's really neat, Pisces. Then we also have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a great card. This is a card of celebration. It's a card of family, friends. In some cases, it could be reunion. Family is like really jumping out here. So we have two. You have a fertility card here. So your family very well could be growing. You could be getting married. But like this is very content. This is family oriented. It's very successful. It's having lots and everything that you want, Pisces. Now let's take a look at money. This is going to be anything related to money. It could be your career. It could be finances. It could be investments. It could be businesses you run. Really anything money. All right. The first card that we have is the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands already, I believe. I feel like we've already, yes, we did. Maybe we didn't. Anyways, Queen of Wands. So with the Queen of Wands, this is very feisty personality, very free-spirited. Oh no, I think we had the Knight of Wands. Oh yeah, we had the Knight of Wands. The same vein of energy though, very creative, very free-spirited, but this goes back to being confident. It's a very confident card. It's very self-assured. So what I would say is going into 2022, be confident in the things that you do with your finances, be confident in your work. You're doing well and you know you're doing well. Be creative and be free-spirited, but absolutely be confident and be self-assured going forward with that work. Then we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, I think some people see it and don't love it. I actually like the Six of Swords. So if we look, people are facing away from us. Their heads are hanging low. It feels a little down. It feels a little sad. We have a little sword stuck in the boat. But this is like a necessary transition. The boat is moving forward. Forward is positive. We're moving forward to the next thing that we need with this card. Very much so a necessary transition. This could also be physically relocating or moving for some. So you could be moving for a job or relocating offices or something of that sort. Then we have the Four of Cups. This is screaming like financial gifts. This is like a gift coming in, so it could be a bonus of some sort. The Four of Cups could also be feeling not so fulfilled though. So if you're feeling unfulfilled, I think there will be a really great shift in 2022. You're going to transition to a point moving forward to where you're feeling much more fulfilled. So take that how it resonates. It could be financial gifts, or it could be transitioning to a state where you're feeling more fulfilled, or it could be both. But let's clarify and see what we get here. We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is change. It's speed of action. It's things are moving. It's quick change. Sometimes it's news coming in too. So I do think there will be some transition, some change, and it'll be a quick change. It feels very positive though. We already talked that there would be some sort of transition with that Six of Swords. It's on top of the Queen of Wands. So be confident and be self-assured when you get this news, when this change happens. It's going to be prompt, so just roll with it, Pisces. And then we have the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Cups almost on top of each other here. Repeat message. Again, what I was saying, you're going to move to fulfillment. You will be getting gifts coming in. I think for a lot of you, that bonus type, new stream of income, new money, and those feeling unfulfilled. This boat is taking you to a beautiful place of fulfillment. So I'm really excited, Pisces, for you to have that feeling. Then we have the Chariot card. I keep saying that things are moving, and I'm going to continue to say things are moving. With the Chariot, somebody once described this to me as the vroom vroom card. And what that means is things are moving, they're going forward, there's action and change, you're on a journey. So we're again moving towards this place of more fulfillment. These cards are identically saying back to back. Be confident in this transition is really the big message. The nice thing with the Chariot, some of you might not know where you're going. You might feel a little lost. With the Chariot, they are like leaving behind the castle and the city and everything they know behind them. They don't really know where they're going, but it's about being confident and just inherently knowing that you're going to the right place. So if some of you are like not sure exactly where you're going and you just know you're going through this change or this transition, roll with it. The Chariot's going to take you to the place that you need, a much more fulfilling place, a place with more financial gifts and money. Want to point out too with the Chariot card, that also is a new vehicle sometimes. And I throw that in this column because a new car is an investment. So some of you might also be getting a new car in 2022, which is pretty cool. So congratulations for some of you that are getting a new vehicle. Now let's take a look at love. This is anything like family, friends, relationships, really anything in the love column. So I do feel like that there will be a transition in love just based on this spread. I think there could be a change for some of you, Pisces. So with the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords is a card, unfortunately, oftentimes of theft or betrayal or honesty. And this person is like picking up their swords and they're scooting off the card. It's kind of like running away. So I do think for some of you, there will be family that you're separating from or a relationship that you're separating from. But this other person was not good to you and it's okay to separate. I'm not saying it's husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be, but it could also be, again, friends, family. Could be a coworker that we're moving away from as well. But there is some dishonesty, betrayal, theft, something along those lines, and you're going to pick up your stuff and you're going to move away. That makes sense with this Tower moment. These are directly connected down here. Whatever you find out might come to you as a shock, and that's what I'm getting with this Tower card, is maybe it's something that was unexpected. Like you might have gotten truth and you didn't know, so this kind of caught you off guard. But transition, so definitely there will be some change in relationship. In between there, though, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a card of healing. It's being supported. So you will be doing some healing from whatever this relationship may be. Let's clarify, though, and see what we find. first off, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is typically a very reliable person. It's a patient person. It's hardworking. That could be you. So you may possess these traits and be betrayed along the lines of one of those traits. Or what could be shocking is that it could be somebody that you see as very reliable, very hardworking. That is the person that kind of betrays you or is the not good relationship. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a new card. It just means newness. So it could be a new idea. Sometimes it does mean new conflict. So that could, again, be that thing popping up. It's also mental clarity. What I was saying is like something will come to light that maybe you didn't know was a thing. And I think that's what this card is. It's on top of the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is, again, healing. So I do think this will take you to a new place where you can heal. You'll have new ideas on how to handle this type of relationship or why this relationship is ending. Then we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is kind of a card of being overwhelmed. If you look at this person's carrying a lot of things. They're carrying all these wands and they're kind of like hunched over, crying into them. The Ten of Wands is stress, it's exhaustion, it's too many burdens. So I do feel like this relationship was burdening. It could have been causing you a lot of stress. So do accept this separation, however that form comes, Pisces, because it's going to be for the better. It was causing you stress. It was causing you burden that you didn't need. Then in the final column, we're going to take a look at message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card, I will worship. Make sure that you're worshiping yourself. Worship those around you that are worthy of that. Worship the ground that you walk on. Worship your family, friends, pets. Just make sure that there's a lot of worship happening going into 2022. I want to acknowledge here wand energy is coming in really strong, which is fire signs. It's also related to creativity. But let's read through this and see here. So we have the Two of Wands to start with. This is waiting for results. Sometimes you see this person is just kind of staring off and waiting. So you might find that yourself in 2022 that you're waiting for something. This could also be making a choice. Sometimes with the Two of Wands we have to make a choice. I'll see if I can give you better detail when we pull that clarifying card. The Two of Wands could also be travel, though. This person is holding a globe in their hand and staring into it. You might find, Pisces, that you're getting to do some traveling in 2022. I know it's been pretty limited with the pandemic and whatnot, but you might be able to find yourself out traveling a little bit more. The next card that we have is the Seven of Wands. So in this card, the person is kind of standing on top of a little hill. They have one wand, but you see there's several wands at the bottom here that are like trying to hit them. The Seven of Wands is a card of self-defense and having to protect yourself against competition. We're going to clarify, but some of you might feel like you're in a self-defense position or you're like constantly having to protect something. Let's clarify though. And then we have the Hangman. The Hangman is like waiting and waiting and waiting. And we talked about that with the Two of Wands. So I'm feeling like there's waiting here. You're just like hanging, waiting for new information, trying to figure out the next move. However, when we flip this over, it then becomes the position of Fool, which is new beginning. So there is something good on the other side of the Hangman, but it's oftentimes stagnant and a waiting type card. But let's clarify this and see what we have. So we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is friendship, celebration. It's a circle of support. You see them all standing in a circle there. And that's on top of the Two of Wands. So I will say that although you're having to wait for whatever this is, it is something that's going to be celebrated. You're going to have a good circle of support as we wait for this right thing. If you're having to make a choice, it's going to be the right choice for sure. There will be celebration at the end. So I feel like there's a choice coming, but it might be relatively slow moving. On top of the Wands, on top of the Seven of Wands, we have the Nine of Wands. I really like the Nine of Wands. It's about keeping and maintaining boundaries. It's about being really persistent. So all these wands are stuck into the ground. And this person didn't build a wall to protect themselves, but they built almost like a filter. So you're only letting good in. You get to filter the junk out and only take in the good things. This is good, especially about setting boundaries when we think about having to defend ourselves. So what I'm getting is that there will be boundaries set and you won't be in this self-defense position anymore, which is nice. And then we have the Two of Wands again. I'm sorry, Pisces, but you're going to be waiting for something. I don't know what it is. But remember how I told you with Hangman, you're kind of static, sitting still, stagnant. I feel like you're waiting for something to change so you can figure out what you need. But just know at the end of this waiting, it will come to fruition for you. It will be what you wanted. But the message is that there will be some sort of waiting. So be patient as we go through 2022, Pisces. But at this time, I am going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 additional questions about 2022. We're going to use the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck to answer these with simple yes or no's. If you don't have questions in mind, you can pause the video really quick and think of those questions, but let's move forward there. So for question number 1, we have the 6 of clubs. This is the number 43 card. That's going to be a no. For the second question, we have the 6 of diamonds. This is the number 51 card. That is going to be a no. And for question number 3, we have the 10 of clubs. This is the number 35 card. This is going to be no. So Pisces, for your 3 questions, no, no, no. I don't typically do this, but I'm going to pull a angel wishes card. So this will be a message from your angels. Problems resolve when you surrender them to your angels. I don't also typically pull these cards, but I'm going to today. I'm going to pull you a let go card. You know, 2021 is coming to an end. We're moving into 2022. We need to let go. It's the right thing to do. Stand in a garden and be thought-free just for a moment. I also debated doing this, but I decided to go for it. I am going to pull a card from the Healing Stone deck. This is going to be your crystal for the year. This crystal will help you throughout the entire year. Keep it in your pocket, put it on your nightstand, take it to work with you, leave it on your desk, but it'll help. We're getting dolomite. Dolomite's good for grounding and endurance, especially in the case of waiting. That will be really beneficial. But dolomite helps keep you authentic. It gives you a basic sense of trust, stability, and endurance. It also helps you stay connected with your inner child and be quite playful. And then last but not least, we always pull a card from the Healing Note deck because, you know, we all need more healing. So let's see what your healing message is. In your own time, in your own way, you will heal. Thank you so much, Pisces, for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this resonates for you. If you feel inclined, I did include my Venmo in the donations box, or in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. And if you subscribe, you'll be notified when I release videos in the future. But thank you so much, Pisces. Finish 2021 strong, and I'm really looking forward to 2022.